What's up? This is John Freeman, and I'm here to talk to you about the class formerly known as EDM310. EDM310 was a class like I had never been a part of before. I had never really had a class where I was never formally instructed, where there was no sit, lecture, talk, take a test. So this, for me, being a student and also a future educator, was very different for me. Opened my eyes to a brand new way of teaching and learning also. Throughout EDM310, you learn a lot of life lessons about deadlines and being consistent with your work and having things to do all the time. Being that this is a new type of classroom setting, there are always a lot of difference of opinion, and a lot of time indifference breeds dislike. But this is not a class to be disliked. This is just a different way of learning, something to get people outside of their comfort zone, out of what they're used to. I think everyone should have a class like this to shake the norm. I love anything that's different than the norm, because it shows creativity, it shows thinking out the box. And anybody who thinks out of the box, those are the ones that truly excel. Who's not afraid to do their own thing or step out and do something they're not used to seeing. One thing I really got out of this for my own personal use is the use of Google. I was not aware of all of the amenities that Google provided as far as the Google Docs, and I had signed up for a Gmail, but I never really used it. But now I've used the Gmail. I see how useful all of those tools can be, and I've even started working in Google Docs within this semester, within working in the class. I've gotten a lot of things done, a lot of projects and whatnot done with using the Google Docs, and I will continue to do so. One thing I wanted to make sure and get out in this video was that you must set expectations for students, but I think they should be high realistic expectations. I realized this from doing this class, and then two, there was a movie made a long time ago. It was a comedy called High School High. It was a man who had always been taught in the upper academies of schools. His father was the dean of some big institution, and he takes a job. He wants to step out from there, and he wants to go down, and he took a job in a lower level school, and he says he's gonna change the school, change the community. And in the process, he did. He took really cool to a student named Griff McReynolds. Saw him as a leader. Figuring if he can get the respect of this young man, he can get the respect of the class. And which he did also. But what I'm trying to get at is this. He made expectations for his students, and they grew for him by his actions. And with the expectations, he set them high, but they are realistic for his surroundings. He was dealing with a lot of quote-unquote, urban inner city kids, and they didn't really have much of a dream. And at the end of the movie, they showed the graduating class of that year. The graduating class of that year was 6 people. They said the year before they had none. And the valedictorian of the class was Griff McGrummins with a 2.3 GPA. Now, a lot of people would look at that and laugh. But coming from where they were, this was a big deal. No one had ever done anything like that before. And it all changed because of this one man. So the thing about it is this. You must gauge your students and set your expectations accordingly. If you're dealing with students who are used to making maybe high C, low B's, shoot them for A. They can do it. If you were used to working with students with low C's and D's, shoot them for a B. That's high expectations for them, because a lot of times when they go for stuff like that, they didn't know they could do it. And telling a low C or D student you're gonna make a B, you're gonna help them to make a B in the course. That sounds so far-fetched to them because they've never done anything like that before. But if you show them that they can do it, it will be done. Thank you.